how much revenue have you generated with us?
So the first in the first 3 weeks, I booked 30 new clients,
How much?
which 30 new
That,
clients,
yeah,
30, yeah,
nice.
and I've
Wow.
booked 52 new clients since I started the program.
Good.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
so yeah, so when I started, obviously my demographic was a little bit older, and I had quite a few clients that were unsuitable. They were diabetic. Their skin integrity was not good, and we changed the algorithm so that it dropped it a bit, which was also good for my Facebook because then I have some younger faces coming in, and it also makes it easier for me because doing Australian skin of women in their 60s is tough. It's a tough gig. So being able to mix that up with younger people actually broadens my demographic. It broadens my avatar, which is great. So rather than having an age avatar now, I have a style avatar. So it's people of any age that actually want sort of the signature brow that I do, which is more of a natural look as opposed to a stamped look. So that's the first takeaway as well. I've actually changed the avatar. It's looking at more of a natural look, depending, you might be 25, you might be 60, but that's the avatar now, if you see what I mean. Yeah. And in October, I'm projected to take just nearly 16,000. And that is from, I didn't have any bookings, as I said to you, and that's our busy time, and that's what was really concerning me, is that I had follow-ups and a couple of skin needling people booked in September, and no new clients coming in through for October, none, zero. So that is 100%. I mean, obviously there's some people that have booked in that were fine now, but I would say probably about 12,000 of that would be down to PMU.
I love that. And last month, you also had a record one too, a nice month too.
Yeah. So in September, I took 13, and my projected, as I say, from the bookings that I had, was just over 4. So, and that was because of those clients that remember I said to you, there was 30 odd people that I booked in the first 3 weeks of joining. So they were the September and October clients. They were the ones that booked in for that time. And now, as I say, I've had to reduce my days a little bit because my mum's coming over right at the end of November. But it's actually meant that I've had to rope my adult children in to take her out for a few days because I've got clients booked in.
I love it.
Given them my dates, and I said, Mum's working on this date, and this date. I mean, they're 18 and 21. They're quite capable of looking after her for a few days. She's in her 80s. Yeah, so it's getting them organised as well. Yeah.
Congrats.
Congratulations. You are smart.
It's been amazing. I knew I had to do something. I knew that this was the projection, and I knew, and I'd done everything that I could possibly do, and I had done Facebook ads before, but they were just, in fact, one of the girls who I know through a marketing group, and we're friends, her best mate does Facebook ads. That's her thing, and I did her brows. And she had no idea that the ad that I did was through you guys. She honestly just thought that I'd done it through a normal, like my own Facebook ability from what I'd learned. So that just goes to prove, she said it was so engaging. She said it looked amazing. And I just carried it off that I haven't said, oh yeah, that's an ad from the group or anything. I just thanked them. Yeah.
I love it.
We do have a lot of experience, I'll tell you that.
What was that? Sorry, Carl, what did you say?
I said we do have a lot of experience, I'll tell you that.
Well, obviously. I mean, obviously, I'm stoked.
Yeah. Amazing. What would you say to someone who's kind of sitting on the fence? Maybe they're like exactly in your shoes previously, and and they're just sitting on the fence, and you have an opportunity to chat with them for 30 seconds. Say,
Get off the fence. Get off it. Because, 80% of small businesses fail in the first year, and then 80% of that 20% will fail in the second year. And yes, you have to have the skills to do it, and yes, you have to have referrals, and you've got to practice. And if your skill set isn't good enough, then you're not going to survive. That's it. Word gets around, and you will not survive. That's PMU. That's just the way it is. But if you feel that you have the skills to be able to work with somebody, then you need to be able to promote yourself. And there's no point in having something pretty and the best PMU inks and tools and not being able to use them on people. You have to learn to promote yourself. You're just delaying the inevitable.
100%. That's good advice.